Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Peyton Manning gives us his top 5 quarterbacks in the National Football League. Look! Crazy thing is, I want to say before this starts, he was actually going to go in order. One, he starts off with Patrick Mahomes doing one because he's the consensus one. But then he was just like, man, this is stuff so hard. I don't know if I should do this. And Stephen A goes, all right, just who do you think are the best? No order, just give me your 5. Who you think are in your top 5, no order. If you catch us what Stephen A tells me, he's like, all right, well, then Joe Burrow. I go Joe Burrow and whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play what he had to say. I know some people were mad, but I wasn't mad because after Patrick, he did not put anything in order. He just put out who he believes, potential, what they've done, accolades are his 5. The unanimous is at number 1 is Peyton. Mahomes. But everybody else, it's just, whatever. He just said his 5. You know what I'm saying? With no order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, and we're going to break it down. All right? So without further ado, let's get this party started.
Need to be coached hard. And Andy Reid coaches Patrick Mahomes hard, and that's good for Patrick. That's bad for NFL defenses, right? So,
that's number 1.
Patrick Mahomes number 1. God, rankings are so hard. I mean, you get in so much trouble. You get mad about that.
I don't even have to rank. Just give me
the games. Look, I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
See, you don't even got to rank him.
Glad to see him back healthy, right? I like the way he carries himself. I like his sweat. He doesn't flinch, right? He's just kind of calm and cool the whole time. This Justin Herbert is as talented as anybody. He can throw it a mile. He can go out. Harbaugh, like I said, the Broncos division is going to be tough. I mean, Lamar Jackson does things with the football in his hand. He makes throws, he runs, and he's smart about, he protects himself too, right? I mean, look, I never could run, so I never had that problem, right? But, the thing we were talking about earlier, quarterbacks, they like to run. You still got to find a way to get out of bounds. Or get down and be there on the next play, right? If you get hurt, I mean, look, defenses, if the quarterback, gets hurt, they're probably going to win that game. Right. So, I love the way Lamar carries himself. I think he'll have a great year this year. One more? I mean, this is, like I said, Josh Allen, total stuff. Tough. Like I saw him this summer. I mean, he is so motivated to bring a championship to Buffalo.
So, all right. So that's his 5, right? Now, like if you listen, he didn't put him in order. The only point he said was number 1 was Patrick because everyone knows Patrick's number 1. But then you started to hear him be like, oh, well, I don't really want to go. And he said, look, just give me a rest of who you think is top 5, no order. That's what Stephen A said. So I'm not against this because Lamar should be number 2. I'm not even going to argue with you. He is. Accolades matter. If Joe Burrow had Lamar's accolades, we'd be hearing nothing but praise and adulation. Like he's a 2-time MVP, That's what Peyton had. So you can't tell me it don't matter. You can't. Historically, it's always mattered. And then when it gets to Lamar, it doesn't matter. Yeah, all right. Y'all can change the narrative if you want to. That's why I got 2 hands, 5 fingers, digits to the jaw helps all be found out. But I did have a little problem with the list. Here's my thing. Not going to argue Joe Burrow should be top 5, regardless if he got injured last year. That's fact. Patrick Mahomes top 5. Lamar's top 5. Josh Allen's top 5. What in God's name is the love, the care, the faith, the understanding of Justin Herbert? Please tell me what it is. Please. I'd love to know. This man had one of the worst collapses in the playoffs, and it doesn't get held against him. At all. What did it take him? 3 seasons to make the playoffs when he finally does? His team, his defense affords him a 25, 24-point lead, which he can't score for the rest of the game. He chokes all that up, chokes it all up, got the whole other team coming back and winning. Trevor Lawrence. Listen, this is why that's why when the stuff come up with Lamar, I say it's cap. Because you don't hold Josh Allen's playoff performances against him. You don't hold Herbert's playoff performances against him. The only player that it's held against, like, every player, they're young, they'll get better, it's fine. Lamar, it's he's trash. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, yes. The funny thing is, this is one guy. He's one of the biggest Lamar haters. He does like content, and he's a 49ers fan, and he hates Lamar. And it made it even worse that Lamar and the Ravens blew out his 49ers. After that, they were just, every game he would watch the Ravens again. Oh, yeah, they're going to get beat. They're going to beat. And the Ravens just kept winning. Even the Texans games. Like, why won't they QB spy Lamar? It's so easy to QB spy him. And he's just raging. Listen, I don't have a problem with the other ones. I just have a big problem with Herbert being in the top 5. Now, look, this is Peyton Manning we're talking about, the sheriff. You know what I'm saying? He's a top 5 quarterback of all time in his own right. Heck, most people think he's top 3. A lot of people think he's top 3. He's at least, to me, the lowest he can be is 4. Because right now, Patrick Mahomes, I think, has jumped into the top 3, right? Because you still have Joe Montana, you have Brady, and you have Patrick. And I think that Patrick is behind Joe and Brady. So I would put Peyton number 4. Okay, that's fine, fair. Even though you can make an argument, he could be 5 if someone else you might be put on based on age. Because there's some players that people would say should be higher and stuff like that. But Peyton is a top 5 quarterback, no matter who's making the list. He's top 5. So I'm looking at that. You're gonna respect what he has to say. You really will. This ain't like it's a Nick Wright and you're like Pinocchio. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. So definitely respect the list, even though after Mahomes it's not in any order. But if I'm making an order, Justin Herbert's not in my 5. And I know some Charger fans will get mad at that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about a guy that has made the playoffs once. He had great offensive weapons. He had the defense did give up points at times, but they took the ball away and everything else, put the ball back in his hands numerous of times, stuff like that. If you look, all of his collapse came in the fourth quarter. That's where all in the regular season. For everyone that tells me the regular season does not matter, I look at Justin Herbert and I say, oh, so that's why I love Justin Herbert. Got it. Because guess what? You have to win in the regular season to make it to the playoffs. He even give you a shot at the dance. You're not even invited to the dance if you don't do well in the regular season. You feel me? So that's what I be trying to tell you. But it's like, oh, we don't care. We don't care about the regular season when it comes to Lamar and Justin Herbert. Everybody else we care about the regular season. It's facts. You can't even argue at this point. You really can't. Jeez, man. Get tired of the people, man. Jesus. But definitely it's not the worst top 5 I've ever heard. I mean, think about it. I just did Nick Wright's. And Lamar wasn't even the top 20 players in the NFL in his eyes. He's not a top 20 player in the NFL. Hilarious. Listen, when the Ravens win this title, it's going to be, I'm telling you, he going to act like, oh, I only said that because of this, or I don't even remember saying that. He might not even be able to find the episode, and they might erase it. Like they did Colin Cowherd's. He's not a prospect. He's a project and erase it. I'm telling y'all, they're going to be erasing evidence. You watch it. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, Nick? You deserve at least one more for another episode of that foolishness. Lamar not a top 20 player in the NFL. You pick Bijan Robinson over Lamar Jackson. Jesus, God, the egregious nature. Have you no shame? But shout out to Peyton Manning. I've always liked Peyton Manning. I thought he could play the heck out of the quarterback position, and he did. You know what I mean? Shout outs to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him. Shout for his 5. So if you're just tuning in or you want to skip around, his 5, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what your top 5 is. Do you agree with them? Do you not agree with them? Do you agree with mine? You know what I'm saying? Top 5 QB. Did I say mine? Yeah. It would be Pat, Lamar, Josh, what's his name? Stafford, Joe Burrow. That would be my top 5 quarterbacks right now in the league. And an honorable mention would be Aaron Rodgers, because I still believe Aaron Rodgers can play at a high level. Straight up. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section about the top 5 from Peyton Manning. But as always, this episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you've not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Well, once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Dr. signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
Yeah!